have actually purchased this pack. This is me. These are all the humble bundles that I've purchased. So I brought this pack 3 days ago by the time this video comes up. And I'm going to tell you whether I think it's worth it or not. The answer is no. For me personally, the answer is no. There you go. Roll credits, end video, super short, done. That being said, the humble bundles, I think in general, are fantastic. I love what they're doing for charity. So if you want to support a charity, get some assets or whatever, then this may be worth the price for you. So yeah, this review isn't a knock on Humble Bundle or what they're doing. It is purely based on the assets available and my opinion of the assets. I think Humble Bundles are fantastic. I'm going to tell you why for me it wasn't worth the price, and you can make up your own decision. So first off, just a little background on the asset pack. It comes with 51 items like this. Most of them are environments. There are 3 or 4 characters, and they are steampunk characters. So this guy, and then 2 ladies, and they are steampunk characters. So 3 characters. It comes with some visual effects, but mostly it's environments. So VFX dust, VFX smoke, and VFX blood. So 3 VFX. The environments are a mixture of realistic and stylized. So there's some stylized environments. It comes with some 1-month subscription and then a 50% off voucher if you're going to buy more assets. The pack is mostly made by the artist and is available on Unreal and Unity. So that's the background. You have to pay £27.06 for all the assets, pay less for less, pay more if you want to. And the reason that I brought this, so the reason that I wanted this is I like stylized assets. Stylized assets sort of fit with the game style that I'm going to try and make. And VFX I'm always a fan of, and characters I'm always a fan of. So that's the main reason that I brought it. And then I fell into the first pitfall. Once you purchase the game dev environment, you can come here, you can click here to redeem. And here is the bit that I didn't know. It's redeem through Gumroad, which is another place to like buy assets and use them. So we've got Humble Bundle, we've got the Cosmos store, which is the artist's like personal store. We've got Gumroad, which holds assets, and you've got the Fab Marketplace. So that's the first issue that I have with it, is that all of my assets are all over the place. This Smoke Bundle VFX is just a download, so actually it doesn't get updated to newer versions, or like if there's a problem with it, it doesn't get updated or fixed. So that's my personal issue with it, the first one. And the main reason for that is that I have to remember that I have it stored here. So yeah, I can access it and go to all of my personal library on Gumroad. You can see I brought a few things. These are all the VFX stuff. Mostly they're by the artist, ironically. And so now I have to remember that it's here. So when I'm checking my Fab store, I then have to go to my other store. I have to go to the other store, and I've got to remember everything, the locations. So that's a pain in the ass for me because my memory is shocking. The second thing, so not all of the assets are like that. Some of them like these tier bundles that you get as part of the thing. So all of the assets are loaded into tier bundles that you click, that you redeem, and you redeem them on the artist's website. You go to redeem, you enter your code here, and it redeems all of the assets together. That's not awful. And the semi-cool thing about this is that you can grab an asset and get a redeem code for the UE Marketplace, and then go to Fab, enter your code here, and it will add it to your Fab store. But there is no way of doing that for everything or automatically. So you do have to go through each one and renew them that way. And some of them don't have redeem codes here. So like these characters, for instance, they don't have a redeem code. You'd have to download the hard-coded file and import it and do it all that way. So that's reason number 2 that I dislike the pack, just in terms of the disconnect between the two stores and having everything in the store that is owned by the person who creates it seems like a conflict of interest if I have a problem. Some positives though, the packs seem really good. Like they're high enough detail, they're well enough done. So if you are starting out, then it may be worth the money that you have. If you've got a spare £27 on the 6p, then it may be worth the money to get some characters, to get lots of environments to start having to play with. What I would say though, look at, so this is probably the most expensive environment here. This fantasy castle is £200 on the Arts store, and the other week, every 2 weeks, Epic gives away an asset pack, and the other week we got the Valley of Goldor, which is essentially a castle, the same, and that was for free. I've been using Unreal for just under a year now, and these are all the assets that I have. It's sort of too many to even look at and even know about. So if I sort them by environments, then you can sort of see all of the different environments that are around, and a lot of these would have been for free. Some of them would have been brought on previous Humble Bundles, which I'll go through in a second. But Dark Ruins Megascape, for instance, that's free. Secrets of Luminar is free. Lots of free examples of environments that we can come to. Lookout Tower was free. You've got all the Infinity Blades stuff that was free. I'm not 100% sure that it is now. What I'm saying is that every single 2 weeks we tend to get 2 environment packs, so you will quickly build up your environment packs as opposed to buying new ones. So that's reason number 3 that I'm not a huge fan of this pack. The other reason, and this is sort of a personal thing, is this one's £27 6p. This game dev asset bundle was £19.68. This one came with assets, it came with VFX, it came with weapons, it came with post-process shaders, it came with more VFX, the first-person models, decals, impact VFX, like UI and GUI stuff, sounds, shaders. Like this one came with a lot more stuff for a lot less. Animations, 92 animations for Warrior, 41 animations for Monsters, so like nearly 138 animations. Lots of characters here as well. So in essence, this one was more value for money. This one was better value for money, and I'd happily have paid for this one again. I've used this one a lot for different things. This one's got a modular medieval environment as well. So these environment assets packs come up all the time, as I've said, but the packs like this, which have more, so here's 56 animations for creatures, so that's nearly 200 animations for different things. This asset pack was well worth the money, and if I see one of these again, I'll grab one of these asset packs as well. Here we go. That's 3 reasons I don't recommend this asset pack. As I say, I've brought it personally, but you'll have to make up your own mind.